guitarist McLaughlin's presentation of Into the Woods. At this time, we'd like you to ask you to turn off your cell phone and pagers as they interfere with our sound equipment. Thank you and enjoy the show.
Once upon a time, in a far-off
I wish more than anything,
lived a young
more
maiden,
than life, more than joy.
I wish, a sad young lad,
More than life,
I wish
and a
more
child
than anything, more than love,
with his
the
wife.
king is giving a festival.
more than life,
I wish to go to the festival.
more than riches. I wish my cow would give us some milk.
More than anything.
I wish we had a cheese pal, squeeze pal.
I wish to go to the
I wish you
festival.
could. I wish we would have a cheese. I wish.
You wish to go to the festival?
The poor girl's mother had died.
You Cinderella, the festival? What, you wish to go to the festival? The festival? The King's festival?
And father had taken for his new wife
The festival.
a woman with 5 daughters of her own.
People would laugh at you. She still wants to go to the festival and dance before the prince. Ha, 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 ha.
All 6 were beautiful of face, but vile and black of heart. Jack, on the other hand, had no father, and his mother, well, she was not quite beautiful.
Something not to fool. I wish the house were not a mess. I wish the walls were full of gold. I wish the cow was full of milk. I wish a lot of things.
You foolish child! What in heaven's name are you doing with the cow inside the house?
Well, a warm environment might be just what Milky White needs to produce his milk.
It's a she! How many times must I tell you? Only she's can produce milk. Why come in, little girl?
I wish it's not for me, it's for my granny in the woods. A loaf of bread, please, to bring my poor old hungry granny in the woods. Just a loaf of bread, please.
Cinderella's stepmother had a surprise for her.
I have emptied a pot of lentils into the ashes for you. If you have them picked out again in 2 hours' time, then you shall go to the ball with us.
And perhaps a sticky bun or birds in the sky, birds in the eaves and the leaves and the fields and the castles and halls. And a few of those calm little birds, please, down from the eaves and the leaves over fields and the castles and halls.
No squeeze.
white must be taken to market.
Oh, but Mother, no! He's the best cow!
Was! She's been dry for weeks.
The Milky White is my best friend in the whole world!
Look at her.
There are bugs on her ducks. There are flies in her eyes. There's a lump on her rump big enough to be a hump.
But
Son, we've no time to sit together. Well, our winners will go with her. And no one keeps a cow for a friend.
Sometimes I fear you're touched.
Into the woods, it's time to go. I hate to leave, I have to go. Into the woods, it's time, and so I must begin my journey. Into the woods and through the trees to where I am expecting them. Into the woods to grandmother's house. Into the woods to grandmother's house.
You're certain of your way?
The way is clear, the light is good. I have no fear, nor no one should. The woods are just trees, the trees are just wood. I sort of hate to ask it, but do you have a basket?
Don't stray and be late.
Save some of those sweets for Granny.
Into the woods, it's time to go. I know which well. Into the woods, and who can tell what's waiting on the journey? Into the woods to bring some bread to Granny, who is sick in bed. Never can tell what lies ahead. For all I know, she's already dead. But into the woods, into the woods, into the woods to grandmother's house and home before dark. My birds, back to the sky, back to the east and the leaves and the fields and the here are the little tails and rows you hide with the hats. You look beautiful. Mother said be good, father said be nice. That was always their advice. So be nice, Cinderella, good Cinderella, nice, good, good, nice. What's good at being good if everyone is blind and you're always left behind? Never mind, Cinderella, kind Cinderella, nice, good, good, kind, good, nice. Not that tight. Sorry, God.
Because the baker had lost his mother and father in a baking accident, well, at least that's what he believed, he was eager to have a family of his own and was concerned that all efforts until now had failed.
Who might that be?
We sold our last loaf of bread.
It's the witch from next door.
We have no bread. Of course you have no bread.
Then what do you wish?
It's not what I wish, it's what you wish. Nothing cooking in there now, is there?
The old enchantress went on to tell the couple of the spell she placed on their house.
What spell?
In the past, when you were no more than a babe, your father brought you and his young wife to this cottage. They were a handsome couple, but not handsome neighbors. You see, your mother was with child and had developed an unusual appetite. She took one look at my beautiful garden and told your father that what she wanted more than anything in the world was greens, greens, and nothing but greens. Parsley, peppers, cabbages, and celery, asparagus, watercress, and fiddlebirds, and lettuce. He said, all right, but it wasn't quite, because I caught him in the autumn in my garden one night. He was robbing me, rooting for my rutabaga, raining my arugula, and ripping up my gravy, my champion, my favorite. I should have laid a spell on him. Right there. Could have turned him into a dog, or a stone, or a chair, or a... but I let him have the rampy, and I had lots to spare. In return, however, I said fair is fair. You can let me have the baby that your wife will bear. And we'll call it square.
I had a brother?
No, but you had a sister.
But the witch refused to tell him any more of his sister, not even that her name was Rapunzel. She went on.
I thought I had been more than reasonable, and that we all might live happily ever after. But how was I to know what your father had also hidden in his pocket? You see, when I had inherited my garden, my mother had warned me I would be punished if ever I were to lose any of the beans. your family tree would always be a barren one. So there's no more fuss and there's no more seeds, and my garden thrives. You should see my nectarines. But I'm telling you the same I tell kings and queens. Don't ever, never, ever mess around with my greens. Especially the beans.
Now, Jack, lead Milky White to market and fetch the best price you can. Take no less than 5 pounds. Are you listening to me?
Yes.
Now, how much are you to ask?
No more than 5 pounds.
Less than 5.
Jack, 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 head in a sack. The house is getting colder. This is not a time for dreaming. Chimney stack starting to crack. The mice are getting bolder. The floor's gone slack. Your mother's getting older. Your father's not back. And you can't just sit here dreaming pretty dreams. To wish and wait from day to day will never keep the wolves away. So into the woods, the time is now. We have to live. I don't care how. Into the woods to sell a cow. We must begin the journey. Straight to the woods without delay. We have to face the marketplace. Into the woods to journey's end.
Into the woods to sell a friend.
Someday you'll have a real pet, Jack.
A piggy.
Meanwhile, the witch, for purposes of her own, explained how the baker might lift the spell.
You wish to have the curse reversed. I'll need a certain potion first. Go to the wood and bring me back. 1, the cow as white as milk. 2, the cape as red as blood. 3, the hair as yellow as corn. 4, the slipper as pure as gold. Bring me these before the chime of midnight in 3 days' time, and you shall have, I guarantee, a child as perfect as child can be. Go to the wood!
Ladies, our carriage waits.
Now may I go to the festival? The festival? Jolling those nails, jolling those clothes, the lenses are one thing, but jolling with us would make us a fool for the festival, and mortify the praise. We must be gone.
Good night, Father.
I wish.
What I found.
6 beans.
I wonder if they're
The witch's
witches.
beans. We'll take them with us.
No, you're not coming.
I know you're fearful of the woods at night.
No. The spell is on my house. Only I can lift the spell. The spell is on my house. No, you're not to come, and that is final. What am I to return with?
You don't remember? The cow is white as milk, the cape is red as blood, the hair is yellow as corn, the slipper is pure as gold.
The cow is white as milk, the cape is red as blood, the
And
hair is
so the
yellow as
baker
gold,
reluctantly
the
set
slipper
off
is
to meet the
pure as gold.
enchanter's demands. As for Cinderella,
The cow is white as milk, the cape
But
is
how
red
will
as
you
blood,
want
the
to get to
hair
the
is yellow as
festival?
corn.
I know all these and love is great, the slipper
The slipper is pure as gold, the cow, the cape is pure as gold. Into the woods, it's time to go. It may be all in vain, I know. Into the woods, but even so, I have to take the journey. Into the woods, the path is straight, I know it well, but who can tell? Into the woods to lift the spell.
To the woods to visit mother.
Into the woods without regret, the choice is made, the task is set. Into the woods, but not
often and wept so much that her tears watered it until it became a handsome tree.
I've been good and I've been kind, Mother, doing only what I learned from you. Why then am I left behind, Mother? Is there something more that I should do? What is wrong with me, Mother? Something must be wrong. I wish.
What, child? Specify. Opportunity is not a lengthy visitor, and good fortune, like bad, can befall least expected.
I wish.
Do you know what you wish? Are you certain what you wish is what you want? If you know what you want, then make a wish. Ask the tree, and you shall have your wish.
Silver and quiver, little tree. Silver and gold thrown down on me. I'm off to get my wish.
Silence. Quiet everywhere, Milky White. Not to my liking.
Hello, Jack.
How did you know my name?
First I appear, I seem mysterious. But when explained, I am nothing serious.
Say that again?
On your way to market, you might have been there long ago. Taking your time, Jack.
No,
Is
sir.
that true?
Well, you see, now I'm resting.
How much are you asking for the animal?
No less than 5 pounds, sir.
Oh, now, Jack. Why such a sum?
Well, my mother
Your
told me...
mother? A boy of your age? Why, you'd be lucky to exchange her for a sack of beans.
Well, I...
Come along, Milky White. There are spirits here.
Good day, young lady.
Good day, Mr. Wolf.
Whither away so early?
To my granny's.
And what might be in your baskets?
Bread and wine, so grandmother will have something good to make her strong.
Where might your grandmother live?
A good corner league further in the woods, her house lies along 3 large oak trees.
Look at that flesh, pink and plump. Hello, little girl. Tender and fresh, not one lump. Hello, little girl. This one's especially lush, delicious. Hello, little girl, what's your rush? You're missing all the flowers. The sun won't set for hours. Take your
Straight
time.
ahead, not to delay or be misled.
Just so, little girl, hark and hush. The birds are singing sweetly. You miss the birds completely. You're traveling so fleetly. Grandmother first, then Miss Plum. What a delectable couple. Ah, to perfection, one brittle, one supple, one moment, my
Mommy says,
dear.
come what may, follow the path and never stray.
Just so, little girl, any path, so many worth exploring. Just one would be so boring. And look what you're ignoring. Think of those crisp, aging bones, then something fresh on the palate. Think of the scrumptious carnality twice in one day. There's no possible way to describe what you feel. Why,
is your meal?
Mother said not to stray, still I suppose a small delay. Granny might like a fresh bouquet. Goodbye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, little girl. And hello.
Is harm to come to that little girl in the red cape?
Forget the little girl and get the cape.
You frightened me.
That's the cape. Get it. Get it.
How am I supposed to get it?
You go up to a little thing and you just take it.
I can't just take a cloak from a little girl. Why don't you take it?
If I could, I would, but I can't. Oh, my Rapunzel. Listen to her beautiful music. Get me what I need. Get me what I need.
This is ridiculous. I'm never gonna find that red cape, or a golden cow, or a yellow oh, no.
The cow is white as milk, the cape is red as blood, the hair is yellow as corn.
What are you doing here?
You forgot your scarf.
You've no business being alone in the woods. You've no idea what I've encountered here. You must go home immediately.
But I wish to help.
No, the spell is on my house.
Our house.
Only I can
We
break the
must
spell. The spell is on
together,
my
the spell is
house.
on our house. The cow is white as...
Milk. Hello there, young man.
Hello, sir.
What might you be doing with a cow in the middle of the forest?
Well, I was on my way to market, but I seem to have lost my way.
What were you planning on doing there?
Sell my cow, sir. No less than 5 pounds.
5 pounds? Where am I to get 5 pounds?
She must be generous of milk to fetch 5 pounds.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
And if you can't fetch that sum, then what are you to do?
Well, I hadn't really thought of that. I suppose my mother and I would have no food to eat.
This is the sum total.
Beans? We mustn't give up our beans. Well, if you feel we must.
What?
Beans will bring you food, son.
Beans in exchange for my cow?
But these are no ordinary beans. These beans carry magic.
Magic? What kind of magic?
Tell him.
Magic. That's right. Magic? Magic that defies description.
My mother would.
Lucky to exchange her for a sack of beans.
How many beans?
6.
5. We mustn't part with them all. We must leave one for ourselves. Besides, I'd say they're worth £1 each at the very least.
Could I buy my cow back someday?
Possibly? Good luck there, young man.
I guess this is goodbye, old pal. You've been a perfect friend. I hate to see us part, old pal. Someday I'll buy you back. I'll see you soon again. I hope that when I do, it won't be on the plate.
I was trying to be helpful.
Magic beans?
commended him more for this creature. Besides, we did him a favor. At least they'll have some food to eat.
5 beans?
If you know what you want, then you go and you find it and you get it.
Home.
Do we want a child or not? And you give and you take and you bid and you bargain, or you live to regret it.
Will you please go home?
There are rights and wrongs and in-betweens. No one waits when fortune intervenes. And maybe they're really magic. Who knows? Why you do what you do, that's the point. All the rest of it is chatter.
Look at her, she's crying.
If the thing you do is pure and intent, if it's meant, if it's just a little bent, does it matter?
Yes.
No, what matters is that everyone tells tiny lies. What's important really is the size. Only 3 more tries and we'll have our prize. When the end's in sight, you'll realize if the end is right, it justifies the beast.
Take the cow and go home. I'll carry this out in my own fashion.
And so the baker continued his search for the cape as red as blood. As for Rapunzel, the witch was careful not to